Hey guys, it's Destiny with Women in Real Estate and West Coast Funding, and I'm here today with
Stephanie Martinez. I'm with Coldwell Banker in La Jolla.
Yay! And she is part of my NAHREP familia. She is the president of NAHREP La Jolla. So excited to have you here. And Steph, where is here? Where are we today?
Thanks, Destiny. We're actually in Balboa Park at one of my favorite places in all of San Diego. It's the largest outdoor organ in the world.
So
it's the
amazing.
Spreckles organ.
So amazing. A huge tourist hotspot. You guys need to come out and check it out. Beautiful summer day today. But Steph, how did you get your start in real estate? What is your original background?
Goodness. So I was living in Mexico City, and then I moved to San Diego in 2012.
Okay.
And I guess I got my start after just failing miserably at so many other businesses that I tried to start.
That's real. That's real.
It's true. I've always had that entrepreneurial spirit, and I started with a clothing business, and then I went into business with my brother. We had a tequila brand called JLP, the President's Tequila, and that didn't work out, so I got my license, and here I am 4 years later.
Sometimes you have to try and try again, but it worked out.
It was the best decision I ever made.
Yeah, definitely. So obviously, as we've both seen, we've been doing a series called Coping with COVID virtually for NAHREP La Jolla. We've seen how so many of us have just had to change and adjust our business. How have you personally been adapting to everything? And, you know, what have you seen changing? What are you doing personally?
Well, I think first and foremost, as NAHREP, as an organization, we developed this series called Coping with COVID to really help educate the real estate community on what was going on and how we could actually leverage it and turn it into something positive for our business. So I think that's number one. You were a huge part of that, Destiny.
It was really fun. It was fun. We had to explore getting all of the cache cleared. That was a huge part of it, trying to figure out our live streams. But it was a learning process for both of us.
Exactly, and I think that was the biggest thing. That was what was most fulfilling. And obviously, you know, with the change in business, I guess before COVID, I had spent months building up this incredible pipeline.
Yeah.
I thought, well, I still think this is going to be my best year ever, but just had to change and adapt to people not being ready, not qualifying anymore, and then just starting to build that pipeline over again. So that's been the biggest thing, but definitely a learning experience. And I'm actually really, really excited that our industry is essential.
Yeah.
So we're able to even work because not everybody's so fortunate.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I really, really am thankful to be in real estate right now. I mean, we've had some incredible highs because of rates being so low and just like the huge advantage of still being able to help people into homes. So that's a huge part. But so obviously, you know, things have changed a little bit, but what does your day-to-day typically look like while working in real estate?
So before COVID, it was gym, 6:30 a.m., home, shower change, office, and then appointments. But since COVID, I mean, I guess the gym opened up again, so we had a little bit of like a 2-week kind of in the same routine, but now everything's closed again. So I guess I get up, I'm on my computer, and then I do a lot of virtual tours, which has just been, I mean, I'm in the middle of a complete 100% virtual transaction. So that's been interesting, and it's been a lot of fun. I mean, it's definitely been like you have to adapt. You know,
Absolutely.
You can't just lay down and die.
Yeah.
You have to keep on going.
Yeah.
But it's definitely been an adjustment. So lots of changes.
For sure.
But positive.
But that's actually what gives you longevity in this industry, is having that flexibility. I think that's super important.
Yeah. You have to adapt in any market, any kind of change like this. Absolutely.
For sure. Alrighty, so what are some of the challenges that you faced while working in real estate? I know it can definitely be an up and down kind of field, but you know, specifically for you, what do you find challenging and how do you overcome that?
So real estate is definitely a roller coaster ride.
That's what makes it fun.
It's fun, it's exciting, it's exhilarating, and then it's just heartbreaking sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know, that is what it is. So I think the biggest challenge for me was when I was starting out. You know, I had businesses before. I've been in sales. I thought I was gonna just murder it, but that didn't pan out. I only sold a couple of homes my first year.
Okay.
And I guess the second year, that was my biggest challenge. So 2017, I had 2 gorgeous waterfront listings in Coronado Cays, upwards of $7 million, one of which was in escrow 4 different times and fell out.
Oh my God, that's so frustrating.
I know, and then they decided to not sell anymore, and then I had a $4 million purchase that fell through, and so
these are the real highs and lows in the industry. A lot of people don't like to talk about it, but this is something that you have to get familiar with, because I feel like, you know, unless you keep writing, then actually you get the success that you're looking for.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It would have been really easy to quit at that point. I mean, I was really short on funds.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was going to do, but instead of quitting, honestly, I'm not the quitting type unless it's just absolutely necessary, like the tequila or whatever. But that's when I found my mentor. I started working with a top agent in La Jolla who kind of showed me the ropes and taught me what to do, what not to do, and how to actually get deals done. So I was very fortunate.
Well, that's really amazing. So, I mean, obviously you found a new source of motivation. What helps you keep motivated now? Like, what's keeping you ambitious?
So I think the number one thing for me is total independence.
Okay.
I want total autonomy. I want to do whatever I want to do when I want to do it. So I think real estate is great for anyone that wants to, you know, really work hard and play hard or travel or do other things with their life. It's a great industry to do that. So that's my biggest motivating factor. You know, I had kind of an unstable childhood, moving from place to place, and I didn't really have much choice to, you know, like, we just have to kind of pick up and leave every once in a while. So I think that's the biggest thing for me. I want stability. I want to give myself that, my independence.
Fantastic. Yes, Steph. That's what it's about, is really just trying to help others and then also provide security for yourself and your family. So that's amazing. So for young women who are looking to enter the industry, what advice would you give to them? Because on the outside looking in, it's extremely daunting and sometimes you just don't know where to start. So what is your advice?
I think my advice is... Gosh, that's tough. I did get the mentor, things changed through there, but I think more than anything, you just have to be in it, you know, 1,000,000%. You can't go in it halfway. You can't say, oh, I'm just going to get my license and see what happens. If you're not committed and you're not passionate about it, you're just not going to make it. So if that's not the case, then don't get your license. And if it is, I mean, books are amazing. Read as many, listen to as many as you can. Of course, find that mentor. I mean, that's important too. Or you know, join that team. But just be in it.
Yeah.
You know, don't do it halfway, because you won't make it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Stephanie, for your input. That's really important advice. So we are actually going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with our lightning round.